Being in a generation like this is almost priceless. Like, we have so much opportunity to fully experience life compared to anybody before us. Consistency and learning to stop fearing people judging you. That was my biggest thing too. After I took that break, I came back and I was like, why do I even care what these people think? It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. Because if you don't take the steps, nobody else is going to take them for you.
Bro,
You know how many people I know that blew up off one post? They posted 100 times, got no motion on it, posted one thing, blew up.
100 million views.
Like, it's crazy. There's no secret to it. It's all about just doing it and applying it to your life. And sometimes somebody just needs to hear it in a way that resonates more with them.
Right.
You just got back from Jamaica, got to the point where you can travel for work, been doing your photography and videography. How's that been for you?
Shoot, it's been great. It's been a blessing. It has been everything that I could ask for, honestly.
Yeah.
Shoot, I guess travel is a point that I wanted to get to, and I got there quick.
Nah, bro, like seeing all that, like while you were in Jamaica, just like seeing all the posts, just seeing how far it's come. Like, you went from just having a camera chilling in your room at all times to this is what I'm gonna do, switching your major over to what is it?
Film and media.
Film and media, and then just like actually honing in on that, seeing like how far you've taken it, going from just taking random pictures of random cars to now you're getting booked. Like, you got a whole price itinerary.
Shoot. It's really been a process, bro, and the next step of the process is just getting my LLC, starting my business for real, like coming up with a website, etc., so I can be like more professional, I guess.
Yeah.
I've kind of just like going with the flow, made my prices, trying to get the bookings I can, but the goal is to have like retainer clients. So every month I'm consistently working with the same people for a common goal, trying to get them the best deliverables that they can get for their business.
Yeah, and it's true. Everybody needs somebody like you. Businesses need it, people need it, events need it, everybody. And then eventually you can get to a point where you can contract people. They pay you a set amount every month.
Yeah, that's that retainer payment that I'm just talking about. I watched this one dude, his name JW Flicks, shout out him. There's a bunch of people, Taxi PNG, they all give out tips, tricks, and I'm just trying to get to that point. And I think I'm gonna start by just saying simple stuff that I've learned. The triangle. So the triangle is shutter speed, ISO, and aperture or f-stop. And just understanding those becomes a crucial point in taking good pictures. I finally started to understand those and when to switch them, how to switch them in different settings, and it's been such a game changer. Like, I'm able to go take pictures for people in 10 minutes. Like an hour shoot, I'm done with the pictures in 10 minutes. I'm not taking the whole hour or whatever. Like, we can go find a new spot at that point. Like, I've gotten what you wanted out of it. So then now we're just being creative and trying to find new things to do because I'm able to do what I need to do and get you what you need at a faster time. So it's just helping me help the client. You feel me? I get to be more creative in what I want to do, try more things that I want to do versus trying to deliver their goal to them exactly how they see it. Kind of bringing my own
creative
twist
vision
into
of it.
Yeah.
Nah, and I was just thinking about it too when I was on the way up here because I knew we were gonna film the pod. Like, a year ago, we were like, oh, we should start a podcast. And now seeing where everybody's at in their life, that is so crazy, but it makes me so happy seeing everybody being successful in their own thing, doing their own thing, and just taking advantage of every opportunity that life has handed them.
No, for even you, bro, you've been stepping it up. You've been starting your own creative journey. I know you took a break from social media for a minute, and then you were like locked in, figured out what you were doing in your job, and then now you're trying to bring that creative side into it just as a second income. So then you don't have, not that you don't have to work as hard, but your work
is more fun.
You get more out of it. You get double the pay for doing what you're already doing.
No, literally. That's been the whole idea of it. And honestly, it was you that kind of planted that seed. Just watching your posts and content all the time, I was like, bro, you're taking pictures of cars. Like you're just walking around, living your life, seeing a cool car, taking pictures, and that it's going great for you. And that triggered it in my head that everybody's living a life. You might as well do something other than just what you're doing to either try to make an income or try to make it more fun or whatever the situation be. Like for me, it's also I just hear so much about work in silence, and the older I got, the less I stopped believing in that. Because a year from now, say I made $10 million this year, everything goes just according to plan, everything pans out right. It doesn't matter if people don't know what I did. Everything I say has no value.
Yeah, or who you are, anything like that. If you don't leave an impact on people, then
Yeah.
what is the business? Like, I don't know. I feel like I got into pictures because it made me happy, but my end goal with anything that I would choose to do is to make other people happy. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I want to do in whatever I do. If it's photography, if it's videography, if it's sales, if it's whatever I end up doing.
Yeah.
My end goal would just be to like make other people's lives easier and help people out. So to be able to put a smile on someone's face for taking a picture or creating a short video or helping them with content, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
is I win a little bit in that aspect. Yes, I'm trying to build a business off of this, but like to see other people happy is, I guess, the more fun part.
Yeah, and that shit's priceless. And it goes as far as the content, like seeing people's reaction to everything I've been posting recently, just like self motivation, self work. It's not only giving me something where I don't just say do this, do that, and I have nothing to prove for it. I'm showing that I'm doing the same thing, but then the conversations I've had with people where they take what I say and they apply it to themselves, and just seeing the smile change from their face, like it becomes more genuine, they feel more fulfilled. And then same thing at work with sales. It's so much better of a feeling when you sell a car to that person that needs the car, that needs the transportation, that doesn't have anything, and they're like super happy about it when they leave,
Right.
as opposed to somebody who's just walking in, buying their third car because they're bored.
Right. I know this is your pod, but do you feel that it's made sales easier talking to yourself and proving to yourself like the consistent day-to-day like self-talk stuff like that?
It definitely has, which is why I keep recording it too, because it's like I wake up every day and I'm like, I'm doing this for me. But I also, at this point, like I have people that literally hit me up and they're like waiting for me to say something or waiting for me to post something. And granted, at this point, it's a handful of people, but just the support I've gotten from it, the feedback I've gotten from it, it helps me. It puts me in a better mood, because just knowing that somebody out there is getting something from something I'm doing. And then it also reminds me of all of that through my day.
Right.
So like I wake up, I have that talk with myself, I record it, I put it out there. I have to stand by it. I can't. The one thing I
Right.
refuse to be is an all talk person. So now I have to stand by it. And it makes me better every day in every aspect of my life doing it that way.
Right. I'm already knowing.
Yeah, especially in sales. Like all the things I say about sales, a lot of the things I was getting lazy and not applying it. So then speaking it, hearing it again, seeing myself say it, and then being able to reapply all of these things, it's made work so much more fun, so much better. Like I never walk into work and don't want to be there. I work.
I know it got like that some days too. Like
Yeah.
you'd walk in and be like, damn, like I gotta be here all day.
Yeah. Like, bro, if I'm scheduled 9 to 5, I'm there open to close. And I enjoy every second I'm there. But I also do find busy work to do. Like, I'll go make a video, post some content, do some homework, whatever it is. But either way, I enjoy being there because I'm in an environment where I know I can thrive.
Right. Yeah.
But, bro, and I'm going to bring it back to Jamaica just because, like, you just did it. But I know you probably had some crazy things you got there. But
In terms of photos, not so much, but the video for sure. Like that was my first experience doing a video job, I guess you could say.
yeah,
It was a fun experience. I got to try new things. I got to test out new things. We definitely got some crazy footage, so y'all boys tap in for those videos with Titus and Maddie. They finna be posting a bunch. I've been posting a bunch of reels and stuff like that. But it was definitely a fun trip. It was definitely an interesting trip. We got to kind of explore a different country, just vibe that went on the trip. It was super cool though.
Yeah, and I'm sure the experience was great. Do you think you got any like crazy unexpected moments captured that you're gonna go back to, or like ever while you're doing any of this? Have you had anything that you're like, that was so crazy or that was so unexpected, and then you just find yourself looking back at it?
Honestly, probably like the rafts in
Yeah.
Jamaica. That whole experience was super crazy. And then that same day we ended up going to a club that night, and that was one of the coolest clubs I've ever been to and ever got to like. So you walked in and it was like a little front area, then you walked through like a golden curtain like shimmery thing, and then it like opened up into this huge club with dancers. There's a huge sign, there's an upstairs, and then that was all to the left, and then when you look to the right it was the ocean.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
why I started smiling,
it
because
was-
when you were showing me it, bro, that's the coolest thing.
It was the coolest thing and like one of the craziest like places I've been to. I think like
Like,
I've been to a lot of cool places, but like
Yeah.
I haven't recorded a lot of it, and I wasn't even in the recording state for a lot of the places I've been in my life. But for me to be able to capture one of those is like, I would say that's one of the coolest places.
Bro, what? Like, I don't even like going out to clubs and partying anymore, but I would have loved to be there. Like, the
See-
ocean in the club, that whole idea is just crazy.
Look, I'm not even at clubs for real unless I'm videoing or recording. But that club I would probably go back to like have a good time. It's just in Jamaica. So it's kind of hard to get to. But hey, if we ever go back to Jamaica and and it's like a chill trip, we're for sure going 27 Lounge.
Nah,
Tap
like,
in if you go to Jamaica.
Bro, that shit's gotta be great. Like, I think about it all the time also, and that's just because we are so close and like we talk all the time, but just the lens that you have to have on life. Everybody always walks around with their phone and they're always taking random videos or random pictures of everything, but it's just, half-ass put together.
Right.
But you really get to document everything and like picture perfect, video perfect quality, and really capture the entire experience. Has that changed the way you see things at all?
I would say I definitely have a more creative sense or a better appreciation of even like a tree or this couch, for example. I would be able to find the aesthetic or something to make that look cool for someone. I feel just being able to see the art and the simple things more so than, oh, we're at a sporting event, someone scored the touchdown. But did you get the QB calling the play? Did you get the linemen all down? Everyone's in their stance. Everyone looks like they're ready to attack, like before the play. Like all the simple stuff, like the detail shots. Like everyone loves the big picture. I feel like I've fallen more in love with like details and like the formation of your creation.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to like rush to fame. I feel like I'm starting to fall in love with the process.
Yeah. And that's such a deep meaning. Like, the process is everything, bro. If you woke up tomorrow and somebody handed you $10 million, nothing changed. There's no process. You might be a little happier, but
10
it's
mil,
not
that's
the
life
same.
changing. But
Yeah, but
No,
like it'd be
so,
different
yeah,
as like the process of you making 10 mil.
yeah.
Like the experience you get out of life, and it's the attention to detail. And I'm so big on that. I'd rather go sit out in the middle of a field and just watch all the grass swaying than go to a bar or a club and just watch all the people, because there's just so much attention to detail to do there.
Right.
Process is important, though. That's part of the reason that I've started trying to upload little things, and part of the reason I wanted to do the podcast and show people that I am also making a change, not just saying things, because practice what you preach. But it's because the process is the best part. Like, how cool it's going to be if 20 years from now, 30 years from now, I'm sitting down, I'm having a conversation with my kids, and they're asking me about how my life went, and I'm like, yeah, give me a second. Go grab a box of hard drives and we can watch the whole process. Get to
Dude.
relive all those experiences that
I've
I
been
had.
experiencing that so heavy, and I used to, bro, it sounds so crazy. I used to hate taking pictures. I still do hate taking pictures. Like, to be in the picture, I'm still not all the way there. But, like,
Yeah.
my mom documents everything. And you know this. Like, bro, we
Yeah,
talked about it one day.
100,000.
I asked, how many pictures do y'all think my mom has? And y'all said probably, like, 10,000, 20,000,
Yeah, bro. I feel like I got too many and I got like 3,000.
And she had this is bro what, a year ago,
yeah, almost
92,000 pictures, dog. It's gonna take me a minute to get there. It's gonna take me a year or two to get there, but we're gonna get there for sure. Cause I feel her now. Like I understand like documenting the whole process. And she said that she didn't have that many pictures as a kid. So the fact that she did and does take pictures of everything, I'm so much more appreciative now than like in the moment when she's like, all right, let's get a picture. And I'm like, bro, I'm not like, bro, we just ate dinner. I'm not trying to
that's
get
how
no
it
picture,
is, bro.
But it's so true that like life is so short and you never know what could happen, bro. People can disappear like that.
Yeah.
Appreciating the dinners, appreciating just the outings, appreciating the conversations that you have with people is huge. And being able to document all that and have that be my job is...
No, and I started thinking about that heavily not too long ago because I was having a conversation with my grandma, and I don't even know why. Halfway through the conversation, I started like thinking about my great grandpa because he passed like a couple years ago or whatever, and I was like, damn, like in this moment, because she's always on Facebook, like trying to see what the family's up to, you know, like trying to see the experiences everybody's doing. And I was like, I know for a fact she would cry right now if somebody like gave her a photo album of just her and her dad when she was growing up.
Right.
If she had the opportunity back then to document these things and to go back and actually relive that experience one more time sometimes.
Right. Shoot, that's how I feel in certain situations. Bro, I could go watch back the Jamaica trip and I would feel like I'm there.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like I'm there, and that's also such a great feeling. Like when I like send people clips or send people their hard drives of all the footage, bro. Yeah. And I'm able to go back and rewatch certain things, or like making sure that everything's captured or it's in order so I can send it to them and they don't have to go through and search for everything. Bro.
No, even when I was sitting with you the other day when you were like going through all those clips, every time you called Titus about a clip, like you could just see the joy and the reliving the experience in both of y'all's faces. Like that fun came right back.
He would be like, send me that immediately. Then we had to try to figure out, bro, we figured it out. Look, long story short, it was figured out. But yes, bro, it's that reliving, the ability to relive stuff with the documentation of everything is amazing.
Yeah, like it's damn near priceless. Like being in a generation like this is almost priceless. Like we have so much opportunity to fully experience life compared to anybody before us.
Right, and and relive those same experiences to like the degree where you feel like you're there. Even with, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna get to the point where like those Apple Vision Pros, it's like you're gonna be able to be in the
fully
video
dive
that you
into
take.
it.
Like,
yeah,
you're gonna be able to be there, which is gonna be crazy.
Bro, like,
but
even with the podcast, like, imagine listening to this 5 years from now.
Yeah, this is
or like re-recording one 5 years from now, and then watching both of those 8 years from now.
Right.
Like it's gonna be
just to hear
such
the conversation
a different place.
And like wherever you were at, what was happening in that time. Like that's priceless.
Look, for the future Boyd.
For the future job.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there trying to pursue photography, even that I've ran into besides you. It was like the moment you decided to start trying to do photography and videography, I noticed how many people out there actually do it.
Yeah.
From your experience, what's one thing you would say to, and obviously, you know, you're still working on your journey, you're still going through your journey, but where you're at, what would you say to anybody that hasn't got to where you're at yet?
Just keep taking pictures, keep making videos, keep creating. That's all you can really do, and keep getting better, because I guarantee you, if you go to your favorite videographer's first post, their first post was not. Their first post was not what it is, what you see now, what you see them posting today. Like, some people are raw and authentic enough to go show you their previous post and like what they were working on when they first got started, bro. And it's like, some people don't know how to color grade.
Yeah.
Or some people don't know the difference between what ISO or what aperture they should be using. So it's overexposed or it's underexposed or it's blurry or whatever, but they still posted it and did it and were trying.
No.
So as long as you keep trying and trying to figure out, keep learning, you'll eventually figure it out. You'll eventually get there. But that's like anything else in the world. But like you just gotta put the effort in and stay consistent. Like I think consistency is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like I've been posting every day this month. It was February.
Yeah.
You can go check my page right now. I gotta post one after this, but I have it ready. I have it lined up. I know what I'm posting, or I'm really supposed to post in 7:09. What is that? 21 minutes.
Yeah. 7:30.
So I'm supposed to post in 21 minutes. You'll see 18 of 18 posts in the month of February.
Yeah.
I'm making it a point to post every single day, and my engagement. When I started, I wish I took a picture on February 1st.
Bro,
Maybe I did.
Even like from last month when we were looking at it, you like tripled your numbers.
Yeah, bro. Like when I first started, I think my engagement was at like 15,000. It dropped down because I went up to 30,000. Then I wasn't posting consistently in January.
Yeah.
And then I got down to 10,000 or
It was like 13 or something.
15, something like that.
Yeah.
And right now, I think I'm at 71,000.
Yeah, I was about to say you were like above 70 grand.
70,000. I'm at 71 on the dot. And that's in 18 days.
Bro, and consistency is everything. Consistency and learning to stop fearing people judging you. That was my biggest thing too. After I took that break, I came back and I was like, why do I even care what these people think? At the end of the day, they're either going to see it and ignore it, see it and love it, see it and hit me up about it, or they're going to see it and unfollow me. And it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm still living my life.
It really doesn't. Tommy said it the other day in one of his videos. People are weird, but there's always someone weirder.
Oh, yeah.
There's always, bro, you could be sitting there doing the worm in the middle of the floor. And someone over there is doing a dance way weirder than that. Like they're doing jumping jacks and backflips, and they're like, bro, like what are y'all like?
And then people fear a camera. I know that's probably,
bro. What?
Yeah, I know you know that more than anybody, but like people fear a camera,
especially
bro.
like videoing, bro. Like I would video and this light's on. You can see how this light and that big camera would be intimidating. So I walk up to people when I'm videoing, and they're like, oh, who is this? Like that I'm videoing, and then I turn the camera to them, and they're like, oh, no, not me, don't put me in it. And it's so like you walked up to me though. If you walk up into our space, like, what do you want me to do? Yeah. But hey, people be scared of that camera, boy.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
People fear using a camera too, which like I was one of those. I started recording a whole bunch of gym vlogs. Haven't posted any of them because I just am not happy with how they came out. But the whole purpose of it wasn't even to get the content at that point. It was just to get over that fear anxiety. Yeah, like setting up the camera before I do my workout. Everybody in there is like watching me. I'm catching faces turn around like, why is he setting up a camera? Everybody when they're walking by like stares so hard.
I feel that right now, bro. We got the gym over there, and there's been people walking in and out.
And they're like staring because this bright light every time.
Catching stares at everything. Like we're sitting here just with a whole setup, and then people want to be like, people just like to be nosy. But then, literally, bro, if you would just document your life and you could touch one person, like you said, bro, you're touching a handful of people. That handful of people could, bro, very well boost your business. Literally. As long as you have 5 people and they commented consistently, at some point there's going to be a 6th, at some point there's going to be a 7th, and so on, and it's just going to keep building and growing.
Yeah. And you just got to learn to be satisfied too. Even if I didn't. What we were talking about earlier, just simply the fact that your mom is so all into it. Every time I post something, she's liking it, she's responding to it, she's texting me about it. I love that. It makes my day a lot of the times. Because I'm like, nay. Like she'll just swipe up and be like, this is awesome. I'm so proud. This is awesome. Has a lot of meaning. The smallest things. She's always responding to everything, always giving me a good word, always swiping up, being like, keep going. Like
she does my biggest supporter right there.
No, literally. And she's always like that, bro. She's always a huge supporter, not even just to you, but to the people around you.
Yeah, bro. Anyone that I'm super tight with, bro, she's going to be ride or die right there. All the time. Same for me, same for my sister, same for all her friends, same for all my people. She's a ride or die for sure.
No, like even if she was the only person that ever said anything about my things, that's all I need. I just need one person.
Facts.
One person, and it might not even be touching her because she's got so much more life experience and knowledge than I do, but all you need is the one person for one thing. What do you have to say to people that are pursuing photography? Because ever since you started, I see so many people everywhere I go that are carrying around a camera. Like, it's like when you see that one car for the first time, or you just buy a car, now you see it everywhere. One of my boys started doing it, and now they're everywhere.
Bro, that's how I feel. And even in the market where there's, I couldn't even tell you, over 50,000 photographers in Atlanta. Over 50,000, has to be. Some of them may not post, some of them may post, some of them may be huge, some of them may be small. Bro, there's at least over 50,000.
Bro, there's gotta be.
And everyone can be a photographer at this point, or a videographer, bro. The amount of power that people have with their phones, and everyone can do it. The people that are good at it are consistent at it, and sometimes consistency doesn't always include perfection. It's gonna be a little tweaked. You kind of rushed it a little bit so you could get it out in the time that you needed to, but it's still good. It's still engaging. It still gets the point across. Yes, it wasn't the perfect color. You'll get there. Yeah. Yes, it wasn't, like, bro, starting out, bro, most of my pictures, you got to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the same picture just to make sure you got it. Bro, do you know how annoying it is to go through and see 6 of the same picture? And then have to pick from those 6, and it's like the slightest differences, and you're like sitting there, dang, do I like it tilted this way more, or this way more, or this way? Like, bro, perfectionism is gonna kill you. Like, bro, have a friend like that. Which one do they like better?
Nah, perfectionism is literally the death to productivity. And I've started realizing that because as like me recording all these videos now and doing all this live content, literally all the time, I do something and I'm like, I don't like the way it is. I'm not going to post it. And then I have to remind myself, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get done. Especially with little things. Like, all I've been doing recently is just story posts. It definitely doesn't have to be perfect. Like, you just have to upload it. Just put it out there.
Just post it.
Like, and back to what I was saying earlier with the podcast episode, the first one we filmed, bro, I had to get somebody that had majored in film and media to try to make it even just like slightly bearable. And it was still so super blurry and grainy. Yeah, it was.
We had
terrible.
It focused on the complete wrong thing. Like,
it was focused on like the helmet and the background.
Yeah, bro, dude, I don't know what we were doing.
Yeah, it was terrible, but it still got uploaded. It still got done. The conversation was still great. Like, it's not my proudest moment.
We no, bro, not mine either. Because when I tell people about that, and I'm like, look, like, I tried to do video, and we tried to film a podcast, and we filmed it in S&Q mode. All the photography people look at me like, are you an idiot, bro? What do you mean you filmed in S&Q, bro? For those who don't know, S&Q is slow-mo. It films 7 minutes.
That, bro.
It films 7 minutes of a 2-hour video.
Literally.
And it only filmed the first 30 minutes of the 2 hours anyway. So, like, because we didn't have it plugged up and the camera wasn't charging. Like,
yeah, so it wasn't even the first one. It was like the second one that was all grainy.
Yeah, that we got up.
Yeah.
Because then we got the camera. We were like, oh, we figured out how to video a little bit. And then we focused it on the complete wrong thing. It's not even focused on us. Like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Looking back at all those simple mistakes, bro, it's like, you live and you learn.
Yeah, it's a great way to learn too. Like, slowly as I've been uploading more episodes, they're getting better. Like, they look better, they sound better, everything about them is getting better. And even though I still am not happy with any one of them, every time I'm working on a video, editing a video, I'm like, damn, I totally could just trash this right now.
Right.
But still got to do it. Still got to be consistent. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. Because if you don't take the steps, nobody else is going to take them for you.
Bro, I've realized that, like, in photography, some people blow up off of one picture.
Literally. Bro,
I don't even have to. I have thousands of pictures that I've taken since I started in 6 months. Thousands. Like, I couldn't even tell you how many. But the pictures that I post, you probably see 10%, if that.
Yeah. He's not lying too. Like, I've seen how many pictures he has.
If you see 10%, you see, no, it can't even be 10%, bro. It's probably like 5.
Literally.
Of, like, all the pictures I've ever taken, all the pictures I do take, and it's just trying to find that one, bro. I be so caught up and stressed on, oh, I have to have a 10 post feed and and this, that, and the third, and my post has to be 12 pictures every time, and they all have to be great. And it's like, bro, find you one picture, not even
Literally.
3. I'm not talking about 4, 5, 6 slides. I'm talking about one picture that you like that you could post.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes,
And it's
bro.
not even just
and you just gotta
photography.
post one.
Literally everything. You know how many people I know that blew up off one post? They posted 100 times, got no motion on it, posted one thing, blew up.
100 million views.
Like, it's crazy.
And then people be expecting the same result for every video. Like, bro, it's not. Every video is not gonna hit a mil.
Literally, like you're gonna.
Every video is not gonna. You may get to the point where yes, you're posting consistently. You've grown your following and your fan base or etc. to X, Y, Z, and you have 10 million followers.
Bro.
So yes, every post does get a million.
Even
but
like people that we personally know. You know how many people we know with 300, 400, 500,000 Instagram followers? They upload one picture, it's getting 100,000 likes. Their next picture got 2,000.
bro, like it just
And they don't stop posting. They just post again the next time.
Yeah, it's okay. So my picture went from 100,000 to 10, and people are like, "Oh, I gotta give up now because it didn't do 100,000." No,
Literally.
bro, just your next picture might hit 1 million.
Yeah,
You don't know.
You're more likely to go wrong chasing the perfect piece of anything. If
Right.
you're trying to chase perfection, you're more likely to go wrong every single time.
Right, especially getting started. I understand once you're established and you know what you're doing and you want to make all the right tweaks to make it look good. But starting out, bro, just keep posting. People will help you along the way. Like, bro, there's big creators that I've reached out to, or that even will just comment, like creators I've come in connection with that'll even just comment on stuff, and like just knowing that they comment is such like a big like ego boost for me. Like this
Literally,
this creator
bro.
commented on my video, like, bro, like he's popping hit, like, bro, he's doing his own thing, like he has his videos are 12 times better than mine, but he commented on my video, bro. I must be doing something right.
And I love that too, because it's not. They don't even have to be bigger than me, bro. Anybody else I know that is doing something with themselves, bro. Even when the other day when you swiped up and you were like, "Wish I could repost this." I forgot what it was. I'm pretty sure it was something of Tommy.
It was a story post, and then you had commented on.
Yeah, I just said something about what Tommy had
post.
said, but it's just even little things. Ego boost. Like anybody that somewhat is doing something with themselves, if they show any kind of support, I'm like, it gives me a smile. I'm doing something right.
Facts.
Now, if it was somebody, like doing drugs all the time, partying all the time, not making any money, not working on themselves, a whole different story.
Yeah, but I mean, if they hit you up for, especially what you're doing, if they hit you up talking about, well, how do I get my life back together? Like that's an ego boost too. Like they see like you're moving in the right direction. You chose to come to me instead of going to anyone else.
Yeah, especially recently, I've had so many people talk to me about something, and then the other day, one of my boys was over at my crib, and we were just talking just about life and like what he's doing with himself. He was like looking for a new job, little things like that, and we were talking for 4 or 5 hours. When he left, he had just pulled out of my house. Like he'd been out the door maybe 2 minutes, probably still in my neighborhood. And he was like, "Yeah, bro, I really appreciate that. I needed that conversation."
It'd be like that sometimes, and all it be sometimes for some people is a conversation that will set them in the right trajectory for their life or what they want to do, or they just needed to hear that one thing to be able to be like, okay, I can do it, like just to give them that little bit of motivation, that little extra push.
And then especially with perspective, having, and I'm going to relate it to Tommy because we're doing a lot of the same things recently online. But I love the fact that I know somebody else that I actually have a personal connection with that's in the process of doing it. And I was talking about it the other day on one of the posts I made. Reach out. Curiosity is rewarding. Asking questions is rewarding. Maybe the way I say it won't help you, or what I say won't help you, but I can definitely send you to another page where maybe they said 2 things differently and that clicked for you.
Yeah, it resonated with you.
It's the small things sometimes.
Right, and then as you keep growing in that space too, you'll just build more of a network of people to be like, hey, I know these 5 creators. If what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, go check out their pages.
Literally.
And then they may get a new follower or new 10 followers just because you were like, you helped them realize that, hey, there's other people out here struggling with the same stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy resonates with me better.
That's all it's about. Because at the end of the day, there's no secret on how to do things right or how to be successful. Most of the things you read, if you look up on YouTube, how do I make $1 million in the next year? You're going to find the first 30 videos you find, 18 of them probably say the exact same thing in different words. There's no secret to it. It's all about just doing it and applying it to your life. And sometimes somebody just needs to hear it in a way that resonates more with them.
Right.
If somebody grew up similarly to me and has a similar mindset to me, I'm going to resonate more with them. If it's more similar to somebody else I know, they grew up closer to them, they're going to resonate more. Little things.
Right.
That's all the big differences. Even within the last month, just seeing all the changes that you've made, all the different conversations we've had. Like when we were on campus and we were sitting outside that one day in between one of my classes, like that was a conversation that resonated with me a lot. And we were literally just talking about how can we become better people? What can we do to change?
Same here.
Little things like that. And people are so afraid to have those conversations with their friends.
I've been selective with my friends recently just because it's like I'm trying to grow and do and achieve, and if you're not on that boat or trying to hop on that boat, then like we can be cool from a distance, but like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to a certain level, so I need a certain amount of discipline, consistency, etc.
Literally.
So if you aren't helping me with that or pushing me towards that, then
Literally.
I'll catch you when I catch you. I see you when I see you.
Like, you know how many people wouldn't be friends if they had the friendship we have? Like, we rarely call each other if it's not about something damn near important.
Yeah.
Need help with something. Yo, what's your opinion on this? Yo, like, how do you work this system? It's never, hey, bro, you want to hop on the game? You want to go out and party?
Yeah. It's been, bro. I mean, I used to go out a lot. Yes, in high school, bro. Trying to figure out like, like the clubs, like
where the females at?
Everyone else is doing it. Like I gotta do it. Like I gotta fit in with the boys. Like, bro, if I would have just locked in and tried to make some money in those times rather than going out, like,
it'd be crazy.
You know how
where
fun?
we'd be at
You know
right
how
now.
fun going out would be right now?
Literally, bro.
Bro, what? If we just wait, if you just are patient and stay down, bro, I low-key regret trying to go out and be out and not just trying to focus on something to, like, make me some money. Because by the time you are 21 and it's legal and you don't have to worry about anything, bro, you could have ran up, in today's day and age, so much money. And you would be so much happier going out knowing that, hey, I can afford this myself. Or this isn't like, oh, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. This isn't, oh, my parents cheat.
And my big thing is I'm not even against going out. Go have fun. Go live your life. Go experience. But me personally, I don't want to sit there in a whole crowd of people trying to push my way through to grab one drink and wait 20 minutes. I'm going to go out once I lock in and have enough discipline to where every single time I go out, section, 3-4 bottles, own personal space. Like nobody's in my bubble. Like, don't got to wait for drinks.
Or we're going out to a nice restaurant. We're getting some drinks at a little casual bar after we're not out with 200, 300 people trying to party it up. Yes, sometimes those are fun, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's other.
How long is that sustainable is my thing. Like, how long? There's so many people I see, bro, older than us.
If that's your lifestyle and you're documenting it and you get paid from it,
it's
sustainable for a while, bro.
Yeah, but, bro, there's people that were, like, graduated or seniors when we were freshmen in high school that are still going to party at the same spots where all the 16-year-olds with fake IDs go party.
Yeah.
And that's every weekend. They're there. That's what they're known for.
Yeah.
Partying in all these spots.
Yeah.
And they're making no money from it, so why are you still doing it?
Because it's fun.
Literally. You get lost and distracted in the lifestyle.
Because it's fun.
And it's so crazy to me. I get it. Because even us, a year ago, we were together every single day. Almost every other weekend, if not every weekend, we'd be out doing whatever with whoever.
Yeah, wherever there was a move, we're there.
Literally. And then all of a sudden, when was it? I went to that Myrtle Beach trip and came back, and we both got busy. And then there was literally a period we didn't fucking talk for like almost 3 months, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, we both had to lock in, figure
Yeah,
out
and
what
it
we were
wasn't even
doing.
like no bad blood. It was just we were both locking in, figuring out what we were doing.
Yeah, bro, both of our parents were like hitting us up, and when we would link up, they'd be like, "The hell happened?
Really?
Look, bro, like, hey, we just had to lock in for a second.
Yeah,
Like,
my
it's
mom would
no,
always be like, "You and Boyd cool? Like, where's Boyd been? Like,
hey,
you haven't
bro,
been at his place. He ain't been here."
My mom would ask about you and Aunt all the time, like,
Yeah,
bro, what
bro.
happened? And I'd be like, bro, like,
We're just
I'm trying to
growing
figure
up.
stuff out, like, bro.
Not
like,
only that, everybody had an issue when we were together all the time doing nothing. Now that we're
Yeah.
trying to do something individually, everybody thinks there's bad blood. And it wasn't even just our parent, or at least my mom. Like, she knew it wasn't bad blood. She was like, "That's good."
No, yeah.
But you know how many like people that like our peers and friends were like, "Oh damn, like you and Boyd's so cool." Like, hell yeah, we're cool. We're just doing our own thing, growing up.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I'm happy to see you where you're at, and I'm happy where I'm at. And bro,
Facts.
I've seen
Same
you more
here.
in the last 2 weeks than I have in probably in the last 3 months.
Facts.
But I'm happy to know that you've been busy taking your pictures. Every time you post, I'm liking it. I be forgetting to comment sometimes, but I be commenting, like reposting, everything. Like, I'm always going to be here
Most
supporting,
definitely.
like happy that you're doing what you're doing, thriving in life and all that.
Same here, twin. I can say nothing but the same, and wishing you only the best.
Especially with photography, bro. Creativity and aesthetics and art and all that, I'm so weak for it. I love anything creative, aesthetic.
Bro, you've always been that way, and you need to start your book while you starting this podcast and all this other stuff. You need to start your book, because if y'all don't know, Jack has a book that he's been working on for years now, but just hasn't. Look, you just got to do it, twin. You just got to do
No,
it.
I'm definitely going to. I just haven't been.
That's
I've been
at
trying
the
to
back.
get. Yeah, I want to put myself in a position where anything I say actually has value to somebody else. So I want to build my image before I try to do something like that.
That's fair.
And it's just going to make it better. The more I build my image, the more life, knowledge, and experience I have, the better anything I tell will be.
That's fair. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. And I know that, yeah, when you do decide to publish it and go through it all, that it will be everything that you want and more out of it. So
Yeah. And I'm like in the middle phase anyways. I'm probably not going to put it out for another 10, 15 years. Like, that first part of it is going to be a rough read. Like, it's some deep mental shit. Like,
no, yeah,
and
I
it's
read
on
some
the
of
yeah,
it.
and it's on the sadder end, but that's the whole idea of it. Like,
Oh, so you're
everybody
gonna
goes
come
through
out with a
sad
series.
phase. Yeah, everybody goes through a sad phase, but you get there and then you get yourself out. I've preached this on my story a couple times already. You cannot fully enjoy happiness or understand happiness if you don't know sadness. Like, everybody always wants to be happy and smiling all the time. That's why they're all partying all the time. But sometimes you have to sit in your room or in your living room and just be like, damn, like, life is kind of hard today. Because the
Facts.
next day when something good comes up, you're going to appreciate it more.
Facts.
And you don't have to let yourself get depressed about it, but understand it and appreciate the bad just as much as you appreciate the good.
Facts. Facts.
Speaking of bad, you had any bad experiences with photography? Anything where you were just like, that was terrible, never doing this again?
I guess I said that was terrible, never doing this again. But dude, my very first photo shoot, my very first one, I messed up. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel for the story, but the beginning is definitely rough. So I went and I was taking pictures for this guy, and he paid me beforehand. Like, as soon as I got there, he sent me the money. I was like, okay, cool. This is how
Good
this works.
check.
This is how. Okay, cool. This is what we're doing. And I go, bro. We're taking pictures, bro. I take over 500 pictures, easy. And I go start looking at them, and my ISOs, bro. It's just like the light that is in the camera, like in the picture, bro. It was all the way up, so he could see the picture on my camera. And I was trying to explain to him that in post I can lighten it up and do all the stuff that so he can see the picture and it looks good.
Yeah.
I have to do that in post. And he was like, no, like, I want to be able to see myself. Like, I got to be able to see the pictures. So I raised my ISOs, bro. They're all grainy when I go to look at them. So I'm looking at them and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna be able to get paid for these. Like, this is not quality. This is not quality work. This is not what I want to be known for. So it's not it. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, all of these pictures are bad. But I figured out my settings. Like, I called my cousin and everything, bro. He helped me out, tried to help me with my flash and just getting it right. I was like, bro, I messed up. I don't know what to do. Like, da-da-da-da-da. He helped me get my settings right. I approached dude. I said, hey, like, these pictures are all going to be trash. I'm sorry. I know we took all this time and et cetera, but I can give you these and we can go from there, and I can try to take some more that you like. I can send you your money back. I can do whatever we need to do. And he was kind of just not giving me a time of day, not speaking, not looking at me. And I was like, okay, I guess that means I'm gonna just pack my stuff up and go. Send your money. No, I sent his money back. I sent his money back. I'm not, bro. Money's never been that deep to me. It will never be that deep to me. So, bro, if I'm not delivering on a service that I'm providing, then no, bro, you deserve to keep your money.
Yeah, and it never should be that deep to you.
I ended up talking to the owner after the fact, and I was like, hey, messed up Jerry's pictures, had my settings wrong. I figured them out, though, but he still doesn't want to take pictures. It's all good. I'm going to just head out now. She was like, hey, just go take some pictures around. There's a bunch of people there that had more clout than him, if not more than him.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of pictures, met a whole bunch of other people that saw my post and know that I take pictures now, and I actually made a new client out of it. So to stay the extra 15 minutes and get the extra 15, it was literally 15 pictures that I took.
And that's a great way to turn a bad moment into a good one. A new client.
And yeah, I showed him the picture. I was like, look, I messed up my pictures a second ago, but I went and fixed my settings and I got it right. And here's what they look like. I showed him and he was like, these are crazy. Like, I rock with it. So I was like,
yeah, you're pro.
I was like, shoot, take my info. He said he had something coming up soon, which was his daughter's birthday, which I ended up getting booked for that. So like, was
this the one you went to not too long ago?
Yeah. So I ended up shooting her birthday, and then we got some more stuff planned in April for some HBCU events. So
that's great, though. You already did one with him. Now you're doing another. Those people where whenever they need somebody, it's gonna be you. That's the relationships you want.
Right. That's all I'm trying to build, bro. Is, hey, you need something? Hit up Boyd.
Literally.
Hit up, yeah. If you need pictures, you need video, hit up Boyd. I'm the referral. That's the point I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to get my retainer clients. I still want to be able to help. Yes, while I would have like retainer clients, I would still want to be able to help as many people as possible do whatever they needed to do, whether it was a friend of a friend, new clients, random people that I meet on the internet. Like, whoever I can help, I want to be able to do that. So like, you're posting all the motivational stuff for like sales, self, spiritual, everything. I want to be able to do that in terms of self, spiritual, in my camera, and just helping people out with photography, videography, in those terms. Yeah. Rather than like sales and what. Maybe I do get into sales once I start like.
Shoot, you're already doing sales, stuff. Bro.
I guess
you're walking up to people and you're having to sell yourself.
I guess
That's
it is
my biggest thing about sales. Everybody pictures like Wolf of Wall Street, like whole bunch of things like that when they think about sales, bro. But sales is the most important thing ever, because you have to sell yourself in the bare minimum. Right. There's not a single moment in your life you're not selling something. Bro, if I get the new iPhone and I'm sitting here like, bro, look at this. This is so cool. They didn't do this in the old phone. I'm selling it to you. Literally. Like, and that's why I love sales, because I can go to work, I can sell a product, I can get paid for it. Or I can just sit here and sell something for somebody else for free all the time. We're recording this. The mics are hooked up to my MacBook. If somebody walks by and they're like, oh, that MacBook looks super aesthetic, I need me one. I just did Apple's work for them, and I'm not getting paid for it. Thanks, bro. Like, yeah, literally.
Someone could see this. Hey, what mics are y'all using?
Clayton put us on with these.
He did, yeah. We were like, oh my god, those look professional. It was like, oh my god, we need those.
Yeah,
bro.
Called Clayton. Clayton like, hey, bro, what mics do you use?
Got him immediately.
Samson, go get them.
Immediately went got him. Immediately went got him.
Like, bro, I tell people that all the time when I talk about sales. Like, you're either gonna sell something for somebody else for free your whole life, or you can start focusing all that energy on yourself and start selling yourself or selling something where you get paid.
Facts.
Every time you can't just walk up to somebody random and be like, hey, you've got to say something.
Shoot, that's why I be doing at Georgia State, low key.
Yeah, but that's different because you're capturing fits. But
yeah, I still do have to sell myself because I wanted to like tag more people and get more people involved, engaged, and stuff like that. So I'm doing a free photo shoot. I need to find the girl still because the girl who won, I didn't get her at, and I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen. I gotta make a little short video now and be like, hey,
somebody help me find this girl.
Stateway. Tap in.
Stateway's a great way to do it. Stateway's actually a great way to do it because that'll be promotion for you. If they like post something trying to find her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, free photo shoot, help me find this girl. But no, like I hit up the dude though who I'm supposed to shoot with, and I low-key found a location for him because of someone else. I was like, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna find a location like this. And someone ended up posting on their story and was like, look at this low, like I'm gatekeeping. I said, bro, you can't gatekeep from me. You can't gatekeep. Look, bro, I got you some pics, like rock with me on the low, like, you feel me? But he sent me the low, so we're good. We're good, chat. We're good. We're
You're
good.
just negotiating something.
Hey, but you know, like being able to sell myself to that dude who I took a picture of on the side of the street, and now he's able to help me out with a low, like on the back end. Shoot, bro, you never know what people will be able to help you with. So even if you do take a picture of someone or you do sell a car to someone, depending on what they do, bro, you never know. Say you met someone who did landscaping and you were like, that was a cool dude. I might think about that if I need some landscaping.
And it doesn't matter what you do, bro. Selling yourself is the most important thing. Even in car sales, one of the first questions I ask everybody is this the first one you're looking at? They come in to look at an F-150. I'm like, oh, is this the first one you're looking at? They could be like, yes, it is. Cool. Now I know how to approach you. If they say no, I always ask them. I'm like, oh, why haven't you made a purchase? What's made you unhappy? Was it the price? And then they'll be like, no, like the price has been okay. They're all pretty fairly priced, similar priced.
Right.
That leaves one thing. They didn't like the salesperson. They didn't like the person they were working with. How do I make them like me? How do I become their choice? I have to sell myself before I can sell the car.
Right. Yeah, because if you they're all relatively the same.
Literally.
You can change the seats if you want to. You can change the color if you want to after the fact. Like all the car, you can do everything you want to the car after the fact. You just need the car.
Literally.
You're 100% right. If I put that in photography terms, bro, why didn't you book with this person? Because they didn't. That's the one thing I've had to realize, bro. I have to learn how to teach people poses, because a lot of people don't know how to pose or aren't comfortable posing. You said earlier,
I'd be so awkward.
How you said earlier, people are nervous in front of the camera, bro. People get camera shy now. People get camera shy, and it's like, bro, like, do I look good? Do I know what to do? So being that encouraging factor is something that I need to work on to be able to boost my photography. Like, bro, the dude Taxi PNG that I was talking about, bro, he is talking to his clients the entire time. Hey, do this. Hey, do this. Hey, lean this way. Put this hand up. Hey, look this way. Look off right. Look off left. Right now. And he's always going. He's go. And people don't have time to think about what they look like because he's over here telling you X, Y, and Z the whole time. Like, so
like I've walked, especially going to school in the city, like I've walked past some people getting photo shoots done. And I've literally ran into situations where, like, the person taking the camera, they're sitting there, I'm watching them tell them how to pose, and then they still look a little off or whatever. They'll literally walk up, move you for you, and then just walk back, be like, cool, got it.
Yeah. And that's what I've learned that good photographers do, and that's what my mom has told me, bro. Good photographers will know how to pose people, because a lot of people are uncomfortable or don't know how to pose. Like,
that's how I am, bro. Like, I hate taking pictures. Hate it. Video, cool. Cameras just in general, I hate. And that's such a human thing. Video is a lot easier, though.
Video is a lot easier.
But photos?
Yeah, that bit is still.
Yeah,
it's
bro,
like. Posing is one of the main things I need to learn and work on. If I need to learn anything when it comes to photography, any of you starters out there that want to work with people and not objects like cars and products, if you were working with Yeti or whatever, learn how to pose people and be comfortable telling people what to do. Yes, you are the photographer. You are expected to know what looks good, what would look cool? What's your creative style? What do you think I look? How do you think I look good? Like, people want to know how they can look the best. So helping people look the best is sometimes posing them.
And that's literally your job. Like, your job is to have the vision they don't have.
Right.
Like, I could take a picture of somebody much better than I could have a picture of me taken, because I can look at it and be like, it'd be a little more aesthetically pleasing if you do this.
Right.
But then the photographers have that nervousness just as much as the people taking the picture have it. So that's where you come in and sell yourself. You have to get rid of those nerves for yourself first, and then help them get rid of it.
Right. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. Selling yourself so you can sell them.
Especially, it goes back to the thing I posted the other day where, like, real life is not retail. The customer is not always right. And I feel like it applies in everything that's not retail, fast food, things like that. Even you, as a photographer, I'm willing to bet a lot of photographers are scared of telling people what to do and how to change their pose because they just got paid for this.
Right. And I'm trying to
to
what
make you happy.
want.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
like-
what you want, and then you're asking me what I think. And it's kind of like contradicting almost, but it's
Yeah, but this is why they paid you.
They're paying you to tell you to tell. I'm paying you to tell me what to do so I look good.
Yeah, if everybody could do it perfectly by themselves, photography would not be an industry. Like, that is what you're getting paid for, is to tell them how to do it.
Right, bro. That's a big hump I had to realize and work on, try to get over, because I would go to shoots and be like, bro, I call my mom and be like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. Bro, one of my first, I guess that wasn't my first gig. My first gig was a wedding, and
Damn.
I had to come up with a wedding shot list of what poses we could do. And I was like, bro, so I'm on Pinterest and I'm over here like showing them like, hey, what do you think about this? Like, you like this one? What pose are y'all trying to do? And they picked a few poses. They loved them, and then we took those. We did that, and it was like, that's how I learned. That's how I learned at first. But then as you take more pictures and you keep doing it, that's why I just keep trying, keep posting, keep doing. Is you start to remember, oh, like this pose looks good. In this setting, this pose looks good. In a chair, I like these poses.
Yeah.
While you're standing up, I like these poses. If you're sitting down, I like these poses. Like, these look good. Like,
And then, like, you start realizing that you know better.
Right.
Like, I apply that at work a lot. Customers try to argue with me about something all the time. They're like, oh, like, I'm not stupid. And I'm like, yeah, neither am I. I do this for a living. I know what I'm telling you. And everybody's so scared of telling people that. Like, and I guess in photography it's different because you don't have to tell people other than they think. But it's the same concept of, you do this for a living. You know better.
Right.
So just apply it. Like, now it's so much easier probably for you to go somewhere and be like, okay, this is the setting, pose somewhere like this. We'll see how it looks, change it up if we need to.
Yeah, like, bro, even Tommy earlier, I was taking some pictures of him, and he was like, he started moving, and I was like, bro, just do all your like poses that you go through, like, to make your videos or whatnot, like, just flex. I was like, oh yeah, keep that right there, stay, hold on, 3 seconds, boom, 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 take my pictures, okay, next pose, do something else.
And those came out great too. Like, when you were showing them to me earlier, those came out great.
Facts. It's 8:00.
Yeah, you gotta make a post. I
gotta post, but yeah, it's a big part of it. It's a big part in just learning and being comfortable with telling people, wait, stay there, wait, do this, hold this arm up, turn your head this way, do simple stuff.
Bro, I'm gonna ask you this one just because, like, I'm a history geek, and just because I've thought about it a lot, and I'm not even a fucking photographer or videographer, but if you could go back in history and, like, document, whether it's photography, videography, one event, what would it be?
Shoot, at this point, just because, I don't know, I'm in a motion pictures class.
Yeah.
History of motion pictures. And they were showing, like, how the first camera was made and, like, how stuff like that came about. If I could go back and, like, document, because, like, I want to get into documentaries and short films and stuff like that.
That'd be so cool.
So
I'm watching everything.
Like, if I could document my life, that would be, like, the one thing that I documented for, like, in real time, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But if I could go back and document anything, I would probably do the starting of photography at this point. Yes, there's probably games or TV shows that I could have been like, oh, that would be cool, that would be dope. But to document where it all came from so you can watch this TV show or watch this game and do all that, I feel like that would be super cool. Like, going back to the like, I don't always like museums, but if I could go to a photography museum, like we went to a museum in New York, so cool. And I was in the photography section for probably, I don't know where my family's on a different floor. Like,
Boyd's out
they were
there
like,
just
"Where's Boyd
wandering."
at, bro?" I'm in the same spot reading all the photography stuff. Like, I don't some of it wasn't even like super interesting, but like I'm just over here trying to obtain all the knowledge from like the photography piece.
Yeah.
So I would say, yeah, I forgot the name of it, but it's 16 pictures in a little circle and you spin it. And that's how it creates the motion picture of the video. So you know how on the sticky note, if you draw like a stick figure and or it's like a ball and it like bounces and stuff like that, or the stick figure is dancing or whatever, it's like that. That's how people made the first video, so to speak.
So you're like just taking a picture every split second.
Yeah, so that's where that shutter speed and stuff comes into play. So like it'd be, I think it was like 16 frames a second. So you'd make 16 frames and that's what spins around in that 1 second. That's what causes the dude to move however fast he does. But then if you add 200 pictures and you slightly change them all, then it moves a lot faster. So it's like, being able to document that process would be super cool.
No, that'd probably be. And I never even thought about something like that. Every time I thought about it, I thought about something extreme. Like for me, when I thought about it, I was like, if I was a videographer or a photographer, I would love, and it sounds terrible, but I would love to capture big, terrible moments just because I know there was so much humanness and emotion there that you just cannot capture anywhere else. Imagine being there when 9/11 happened, or like where was it? Nagasaki bomb, the nuke bomb. There's so much just core humanness and emotion and
look,
things
Jock,
like that.
This is Jock relating to the sadness, y'all boys.
No,
if y'all don't know,
it's not even just the sadness about it. It's just being human. It's easy to catch somebody walking down the road, and that's very human too. But just imagine
the emotions,
documenting somebody seeing the last seconds of their life, because I know not everybody there was sad. Some people knew they were about to die and they tried to find peace with that last second of their life, and then being able to capture somebody that had that emotion on their face compared to somebody who was like, I'm not ready to go yet.
Yeah,
that'd be so interesting to me.
That would be an interesting take. And I shoot, perspective is everything, bro.
Literally.
Like, I would not have, like you said, you wouldn't have thought about something like that. That is not where I would go, bro. But that's why there's 50,000 photographers in
literally there's a million
Atlanta
perspectives
alone,
out there.
Because everyone has a different view. Everyone has a different goal with their trade.
Especially, and you're in the best place for it. Big city, downtown almost. Earlier when we were walking through campus, literally she was like, dude, everybody here it's interesting seeing everybody here.
Yeah.
I was like, you're in a big city. There's a million people here with a million different personalities, perspectives, lives.
Bro, I always wanted to go to the big D1 college and like, be around a whole bunch of people. But, bro, this is way better. Georgia State is way better than, like, I could have imagined.
Bro, every time I come here, I hate being in class. Like, being in class kills my mood. But it's those in-between class moments that I hold on to. Like, in between class, just seeing all the different people, seeing all the different fashion senses, seeing all the different personalities.
Facts. Like on the green space, bro?
Yes,
the
bro,
amount of different...
You'll see somebody sleeping against a tree, somebody writing in a journal, like people skateboarding. It
amount of different groups and personalities that there is in the green space alone. Forget walking around, like, Adderhold or something like that. Like, bro, in the green space alone, you're probably finding like at least 20-30 different types of people every single day. Like, you could find 20 different personalities, probably even more than that, every single day.
Nah, last week when I came to school, I came to school in a shitty mood. I was pissed off. I overslept. I didn't work out before school, or I did, but I had to rush my workout. I didn't even get a full workout in. Like, I knew, like, my day had already started off rough. Like, I was mad at myself.
Right.
And then I came to school, like, I was walking past the green space. And then I was walking past T-Deck, and I saw so many different people, and literally I just started smiling. I was like, bro, life is beautiful. There's
Bro,
so many
facts.
different things out there, and it's just great to see all of it. Great to see all the different lives, all the different perspectives. People out here wearing bright colors, people out here wearing all black.
Facts.
And I love that shit. I love
Facts.
being here.
That's how, bro. When I started taking pictures, bro, I got it from this dude named ATL Candid, my boy Ace. He just takes pictures of people, and he's built up like 30K followers off of taking pictures of people on campus, and he just enjoys like going out there, meeting people, talking with people, having a good time, taking some pictures. That's what he enjoys to do, and he's managed to build up a true following from simple pictures.
Literally.
And it's like, bro, that's all I can hope and aspire to do.
Yeah, this was great. This was a great conversation.
It was indeed.
Like, I didn't really know what to expect from it, honestly, just because, like, the idea of being on a podcast with you seemed so hard to me, because I was like, bro, like, this is my friend. Like, we talk all the time.
Facts.
What can we really talk about on a podcast that we haven't already talked about?
Facts.
But, like, it was great.
Facts.
And I'm really excited to go back and watch this 5 years from now.
But hey, hit me up when you do, because, look,
Nah.
you can't watch it without me.
Nah, 5 years from now, I'm definitely going to watch this. I'm going to be like, damn, we're in a completely different place.
Nah, facts. Look, hey, you finna have someone editing your videos and send it back to you. Be like, hey,
Nah, for
timestamp
real.
this one. Send it back to me in 5 years.
Shoot, I'm going to be paying you to send one of your photographers out or videographers out to record the podcast for me.
Shoot, I'll do it.
You're going to have
I
your
just
own
bring-
little business and employees.
I'll bring my behind the scenes guy. I'll have him film it. Give him an opportunity to film.
That's what I
something.
really want to do, bro. I want to get to the point where I can just have somebody following me around all day.
Let
Get
me
all
know.
the behind the scenes.
Let me know when you're ready to. Hey, I got you. I got you.
Let me stack a little more bread up.
I got you. But y'all boys, tap in with me on Instagram, you feel me? img.bmf. We finna be on all platforms here soon. If you need photography, videography, you know where to tap in.
Yeah, no,
Come
I'm going to
find
leave links to all of his things, like everywhere. Anywhere that he has something, I'm going to leave a link to it. Y'all make sure y'all follow. If you have any events, you need any photo shoots for you and your friends, it's your birthday, whatever it
Facts.
is, go get with my boy.
Facts.
He's going to get you right.
Indeed.